Hello guys, so I guess I'd make a video about what I'm doing lately, and it has me thinking about a bunch of stuff. I'm kind of wary about, what's that, mega corporations, big businesses, doing what I'm doing, and then, like, having, Asians, make the same stuff for pennies for, hours or days wages. They get pennies in return, but like that's basically what I'm doing. This is stuff here. Dollar Tree in my area is no longer selling these signs that I've been buying. They stopped. So I've turned to my local scrap metal, and they're a tad bit more expensive, but it is what it is. I like making stuff. But here it is. I soldered these, but I'm going to do more. And I try to do that within 15 minutes because I don't want this to break. And this is fabric I got a while back on Temu. I'm no longer buying stuff on Temu anymore. I know they're cheap, but it's like a lot of that's stolen intellectual property. So I'm not doing that anymore. And this is just fabric. It's probably from an artisan somewhere that had their stuff stolen. But yeah, I'm just going to cut this. I'm going to sell it and say it's assembled. Like, I didn't really draw these. These are just assembled parts. And this here, I'm waiting. I made other stuff. I'm just waiting on that to dry up. It's taking a longer time to dry up because I'm spraying several coats before I do something with it. But yeah, this is a vintage piece. I'm going to make it into kind of a belly dance belt. And that was kind of pricey. But yeah. See, I spent a lot of my money on this stuff and I can't afford it anymore. But yeah, that is vintage. And that's going to be part of a belt I'm going to assemble. So I'm making, like, some parts, like, I'm actually drawing and, like, engraving. And it takes a while to engrave the more detail. But, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I guess, if people want to copy. But, honestly, I'm not selling that much. I guess you got to be more of a better salesperson. If you're good at sales, you could sell anything. But yeah, I like making stuff, but I'm not good at selling. I'm not good at advertising, but yeah, that's what I have. I'll show pictures after I'm done. But that is what I'm doing right now. Thanks for watching. Second update to my first video. I'm going to end up combining them all. But I just wanted to share. Yeah, I need to get more soldering rosin core stuff. Because this gets used up. I need to buy in bulk, perhaps. Yeah, and so I just got done putting ridges on here. They're not the best, but I'm just like, I just wanted to outline. But yeah, I got clean. And I got, like, the last pack of the cleaning brushes from Dollar Tree. These lately have not been, in stock at Dollar Tree. This is a brass brush, I think. And they get worn out easily. Like, the first pack I bought, like, I used it several times before. It's like, since this is brand new, it's like, does a lot better at cleaning. But yeah, this gets used, this gets worn out within like a couple uses. That's probably why it's at Dollar Tree. It's just not built to withstand that much cleaning. But yeah, I have other ones to clean. And yeah, that's all I wanted to share for now. Hello guys, so it's the second day me doing this. Yeah, my dad blew dry the leaves in the back porch, and Guess he didn't notice, or he didn't care, I don't know. He didn't notice I was trying to dry these. I spray painted them with enamel gloss. It's supposed to protect the paint and stuff from chipping, but still ended up chipping anyway, so I have to repaint it again. I don't know if I'm going to do the enamel gloss again, but I'm just going to wait for these to dry, and then I'm going to, yeah, what's that? This was kind of expensive at Michael's Arts and Crafts store. I think it's cheaper elsewhere, but that's where I got it. And I did a little bit of cutting on this. We'll see how it goes. But while this was drying, when I was waiting for this to dry yesterday, I finished this belt I made. What's that? Around it's the centerpiece was been sitting in the corner of my room for like months, and I've been putting it off, so I decided to finish it. But I think I have to disassemble it again and spray paint the back with like a darker gold color, like brass color, because it doesn't match. It pops out too much. I'm not sure if that. And I have to change the lobster clasp. Here, I'll show you. So here's the belt. This is the centerpiece that's been sitting there for a long time. And so I just accumulated enough stuff I thought that would match with this. And I made these. This one's a bit darker than this one, I guess because I had to shrink it. This one's slightly smaller. Yeah, but I cut these pieces, solder them, clean them, laser engrave them, paint on them. Yeah, I hope the paint, I might have to spray. I was thinking of putting resin so it doesn't come off, but I don't know. Yeah, and see, I'm thinking I have to change this lobster clasp and paint over this, because this is too light. It's too gold. Like, it's too bright. And I want this like to be a darker gold. Yeah, but all these coins here are old. Some of them are antique. They go over about 100 years. And most of them are vintage. And like I said, these are brand new. I made these. Yeah. So I want to show you some of the pictures that I took before. It didn't look right, but I just fixed it. Like this was right here. And I'm thinking about soldering all the jump rings, but I'll just wait until I find someone interested and see if they want me to do that or not, because that's a lot of work. It would be a little bit silver, so I'm thinking about painting if I did solder them. It would just take maybe a day or two to do that, but I'm gonna see if anybody's interested in it. And if they want me to do that, because I'll do it for free. Anyways, that's all.